So we got to talk about an altcoin gem that is defying the overall crypto market, and that is Turbo, up 10.6% in the last 24 hours. And it's actually pretty crazy because most of these cryptos are down for the last 24 hours and even the last 7 days. When we look at every single crypto here, all of them down. We have like Leo tokens up, some other things are up a little bit, but most things are down. Most things are down. And as you can see, almost everything's down in the last 24 hours and the last 7 days. We got Flare as an outlier as well, but most of them are down. And then when you look at Turbo, Turbo is a complete outlier, up 10.6 in the last 24 hours, up 10% in this last 7 days, 173% in the last 14 days, 223% in the last 30 days, 727% in the last year. Most crypto projects out there are not outperforming Bitcoin right now, which is pretty sad. But Turbo is outperforming Bitcoin by a long shot in the last year. So that's actually pretty big. The volume is huge compared to the market cap, 152.4 million inside of volume. Market cap is 387 million. So that's a huge, it's not even a big gap. It's a very small gap. It's like 50% of the market cap is in the 24-hour trading volume, which is actually pretty crazy. You don't see that a lot. So Turbo is defying the market, and we're just gonna hop straight into it because there's so much going on with Turbo. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Look at this over here though. Look at the prices. Turbo, it hit a little bit of a low. It was at a downtime. At 0.0014. So it was all the way down there, and that was around the beginning of April. But everything did a double bottom actually inside of this area here. This is the double bottom that you'll see on every single financial chart. If you look at Bitcoin, if you look at the S&P 500, SPY, QQQs, Tesla, if you look at Microsoft, all of the biggest companies, even the biggest cryptos, Ethereum, BNB, they all had this double bottom here, but not all of them did a huge pump outside of it. Like some of them recovered, but they didn't do what Turbo did. Turbo just absolutely destroyed it, right? It totally ate up the whole drop there, and it just pumped huge, like mega. So Turbo is at a very, very, very good point right now. And right now it's working on getting past these levels here. So it's kind of looking like we had a little bit of a rejection here, but it does seem like it's going to break past it very soon. And if you actually look at back here where we previously got rejected at, it's definitely apparent that we're going towards the Fibonacci retracement, right? So that is 0.006. So around 0.0064, somewhere around there, we're gonna have some nice pumps coming up in Turbo. But I'll talk about the technical analysis, do a whole breakdown on another video. I just kind of wanted to show you guys this because looking at the charts, it definitely looks very good. It looks very good. Possibly going to get back up here to the previous all-time highs. Possibly. That's 1 cent. That's at 0.014. So we still got a good ways up to get up there, but it's still looking very, very, very good for Turbo. So I would definitely say pay attention to it. That is a good 100% gains from where we are now. It'll be about 100% inside of gains if it goes back up to 1 penny. Almost 150% really, because it's at 0.014. So that's definitely looking good. Now, as for the holders is pretty good on Turbo actually. 54,150 holders, and Turbo actually doesn't have any burned coins. All the coins are circulating, and it has a lot of good stuff going for it. The top holding exchange is Uphold. But before we go over all that, just a little bit of a background here. Turbo was the first meme coin created by AI, and it's doing extremely well. They started with $69 budget, and they turned it to what it is now. They have a renounced contract, no taxes, total supply of 69 billion. It was crowdfunded at launch, and all tokens are in circulation. So it's pretty big. It was created with ChatGPT 4. So it has a lot going for it. It has a lot going for it. But yeah, as for the Ethereum side of things, which is the main part of Turbo, 54,150 holders. Just over the last 2 weeks, they added 1,000 holders. And as you can see, Uphold, the exchange Uphold holds most of the coins, 10.17 inside of the percentage of coins held. and Binance actually has 6,250,000,000 of Turbo coins, which is 9% of it. So BitGet has a lot, Mexi, Gate.io. When you see all these crypto exchanges owning so much of a project, that kind of tells you that like that project is a force to be reckoned with. Like you definitely want to check it out. Like crypto.com, CoinSpot, Mexi, Gate.io, Huobi, CoinX, KuCoin. Binance has multiple wallets. Coinbase has multiple wallets, and you can see Uphold has multiple wallets. Like they're really doubling down on this project. So you definitely want to watch out for it. And then it's also on Solana with their wormhole over there, 6,800 inside of the Solana holders. They got 100 holders into the Solana side of things in the last 2 weeks. You can see here Binance is one of the largest holders on the Solana side of things. Radium has some for Radium liquidity. Honestly, I wouldn't be looking at Turbo for the Solana side of things because of it's just lower inside of, like, if you look over here, it just has a way lower liquidity rate. So, it doesn't have as much liquidity. The market cap on the Solana side of things is at 810,000, but it's still the same price, obviously, because it's the wormhole version. Well, a little bit more expensive. So you can probably do some arbitrage trading if you do want to bridge from Ethereum to there. You can do arbitrage trading, but the Ethereum fees is going to eat away any of your profits, so it's really not worth it. But yeah, I would definitely be looking more towards the Ethereum side of things because there's a lot more liquidity. So that's probably something you would want to do. But anyways, they are pretty notorious with their memes. Like they put a lot of memes up, and that kind of keeps the ball rolling with the community. As you can see here, like all of them are getting a lot of views and a lot of likes, so it keeps the ball rolling with their liquidity. So you see they just post left and right, back to back to back to back. Turbo turns is 2 years old now, so that's pretty good. And I just kind of wanted to bring this to you guys because this is an altcoin gym. It's a meme coin gym and an altcoin gym. I'm gonna bring this series back on the channel where I'm talking about these altcoin gems that you guys need to look at instead of only talking about baby doge and stuff like that. Because I know you guys want to hear more than just baby doge. Like there's a lot more altcoins and meme coins that are doing it way better than that right now. HTX posting about them says, "Run it back, Turbo." The producer Turbo, run it back, Turbo, because it's Turbo's birthday. So hey, I think this project has a lot of potential, and I think it might be it could be the next Pepe, because Pepe is the frog of the meme world, right? The frog of Ethereum and the whole meme world, and now Turbo is going to probably take over as that as well. You can see lots of gains recently. A lot of people are talking about it, so yeah, this is definitely one of those ones. Like you really want to check it out. Now, their website, like I said before, renounced contract, no taxes, total supply of 69 billion is circulating, no burn wallet needed. Crowdfunded launch, all tokens in circulation started with $69. So that is pretty good. And they also have their Turbo Chain out there as well. So Turbo Chain marks the next phase of their remarkable journey, as they say, built and operated by Aura Near Protocol. So Turbo Chain is a platform for creative artists, innovators, and developers worldwide. TurboChain empowers innovators to explore and realize their dreams and ambitions. So they got TurboChain. If you go over here, you can see that they also have their swap as well, and you can swap different cryptos cross-chain between TurboChain, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Arbitrum, Solana, and Base. So now they got their cross-chain swap, which you can see right here, built by Aura Labs. So this is actually pretty big. You can sign in. You can add TurboChain to your MetaMask as well. So I think this is gonna be one of the big coins during altcoin season. So altcoin season is coming, and I mentioned that in my Bitcoin video. Next time Bitcoin peaks out and then drops, like dumps, all that money is probably going to start flowing into altcoins. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Maybe altcoin season starts before Bitcoin has its huge dump after it peaks. Like let's say Bitcoin gets to its next all-time high, and then everything else starts going crazy. But the money has got to come from somewhere. So if you start seeing the price of Bitcoin drop after we reach new all-time highs, that money is more likely to flow into the altcoins starting the altcoin season. So that's probably what people would want to pay attention to. And stuff like Turbo is going to be probably at the top of the altcoin season. I mean, it's doing so well already. I don't think that the people who are in this project are just going to let altcoin season pass by them without pumping turbo as well. And it definitely looks very, very bullish still, even though we had a huge pump. But again, we are up 223% in the last 30 days. So for all the people that are thinking now that they're watching this video, they're like, you know what, I'm going to go buy turbo now. Be careful. We are up 223% in the last 30 days. If something bad happens with the whole tariff thing, Bitcoin starts crashing, everything else starts crashing, turbo could probably crash too. And yeah, be careful. It's up a lot in the last 30 days. You don't want to just go all in. This type of stuff, you want to ease your way into it. Like, let's say you got $1,000, you want to put a whole 1,000 in. Don't start with 1,000. Like, put 100 in, and then if it starts pumping, then just let it pump. But then if it starts dumping, put another 100 in. Dollar cost average in on the way down. But right now, since it's already up 223% in the last 30 days, you don't want to go all in. You would rather it'd be better to dollar cost average in on something like this. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. I just kind of wanted to show this altcoin gem. Turbo is definitely in a very, very, very good position. So I would definitely say watch out for this. This is probably going to end up taking over the altcoin space. So anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let me know in the comment sections what you guys think about this. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's going to continue to run? Let me know in the comments. As always, I'll be back with another video.